Hi everyone, this is Meteorologist Jade Steffens here with a quick update on your forecast. Tracking a pretty nice night ahead and even a great start to tomorrow. But by tomorrow afternoon, I'm tracking a lot of changes on the way with incredibly strong winds and the potential for some showers too. I'm going to pull up the headlines. We can get started with that forecast for this evening. A live look outside. We're staying pleasant and dry. We'll quickly cool back down into the 50s and eventually the upper 40s overnight tonight. Tomorrow we start off a little bit chilly, but overall should be pretty nice, and next week will be cooler with some more wind on the way. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. The showers that we saw earlier have now moved off to our southeast, and we are staying clear and dry. We had a high of 74 today, but surrounding areas were a little bit warmer. Fremont 76, 77 in Wahoo, 76 in Lincoln, and 77 in Tacoma. Now we've cooled back down into the low to mid 60s with clear skies and calm conditions. Temperatures across the board have cooled into the 60s, and in Harlan in the upper 50s. Harlan 57, 59 in Carroll, and 59 in Norfolk. So through the rest of the evening, we'll continue that cool down. Likely going to be back in the mid 50s by about 2 a.m. Starting off tomorrow in the upper 40s. So a little bit chilly to start off the day. Well, clear skies, but as we head towards late morning, you'll notice clouds will really start to increase, and by noon we'll have overcast skies. Moving into the afternoon, we'll be on first alert for the potential for some showers moving through anytime after about 2 p.m. And then as we head further into Saturday night, the rain will move out, but we'll still be dealing with some pretty strong winds. So as far as temperatures go, starting out in the upper 40s, we'll make it to the mid to upper 60s by noon, and then into the afternoon, a high right around 70. We'll hit that pretty early on in the day. Usually we hit our high around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Tomorrow it'll probably happen about around 1 or 2 p.m. So here's a look at tomorrow's wind gusts around 11 a.m. Still pretty calm at that hour. Once we get closer to 3:30 though, look how those winds pick up from the northwest. We'll have gusts up to about 40 miles per hour. Those winds will continue to stay strong through the evening as well. So even though the rain might clear out pretty quickly, the strong winds will stick around. For Sunday, it's going to be a lot more mild. Mid 60s, we'll have clear skies out there too. And overall, should be a really nice end to the weekend. For the weekend itself, here's an overview of that. So windy, a high near 70 tomorrow with showers and wind moving in after 2 p.m. and then a mild and cooler Sunday. Now we're getting towards the end of the month, and usually by this time of year we've had our first frost, but we haven't seen any frost so far this year. Our next potential will be Saturday night into Sunday. However, I do want to say we're right on the line with a low around 40. I think our best chance to see frost this week will actually be Tuesday night into Wednesday. Low temperatures, I should say, are likely to reach the upper 30s. So if we do hit 38 degrees, we have the potential for some patchy frost. We'll be keeping a close eye on that as we get closer to next week, but in the meantime, for the weekend, main thing that's going to affect you for tomorrow is going to be the wind, maybe some rain too. 65 Sunday on Monday with the strong winds moving back in. We'll also have the chance for some rain. Tuesday is going to be incredibly windy. Until the evening time, we're going to see calm conditions return Tuesday night, and that's how we're going to drop into the upper 30s so easily. Wednesday through Friday, feeling like fall, mid to upper 60s, should actually be a pretty comfortable end to the week after a not so great start Monday and Tuesday. Saturday and Sunday next weekend for the Husker game should be pretty comfortable, upper 60s again, more of that fall-like weather, and will continue in the upper 60s, low 70s into early next week. And I do want to take a closer look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. This is from October 24th through the 30th, so really the last week of October pretty much. Likely to be warmer than average for this time of year. Average highs this time of year right around the mid 60s, and we'll also have a pretty good chance of seeing some rain too. So just to look ahead to that towards the end of October, if you're planning Halloween costumes and everything like that, we do have a pretty good chance of having an above average temperatures for Halloween. So something to keep in mind. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we do get closer to all of those days. And that is going to wrap up the forecast for this evening. I'll be on live at 10 o'clock. I'll be going over more details to this forecast. And if you're not already following along on our First Alert 6 weather app, I recommend you check it out. It's a really great app to have on your phone. You can take it wherever you go. Check out our hour-by-hour forecast, 10-day forecast, interactive radar, and videos that we update and upload onto the app every single day. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Friday night, and I hope everyone has a great weekend too.